In this video, we will review tips for communicating with older adults, including both general communication strategies and specific points for discussing clinical trial enrollment. Healthcare providers are increasingly cognizant of the need to be culturally competent and adapt care to meet the socio-cultural and linguistic needs of diverse populations receiving care.
Carefully to add convenience while keeping healthcare coverage premiums as low as possible. The TAC HEBP Board has negotiated a new Prescription Benefits Manager or PBM contract to achieve overall cost savings to our members.
When Perry was 65, he was a healthy senior citizen, only taking medication for his cholesterol, dry eyes, allergies, and blood pressure. Then, Perry had a heart attack. The ER doctor gave Perry the standard drug protocol of 5 new medications, then released him from the hospital. But within hours, he was completely unresponsive. Back at the hospital, Perry was stabilized and another doctor gave him a few more prescriptions to take home. Learning of his plight, Perry's pharmacist suspected an unintentional overdose from one or more of his new medications. Further, she felt that Perry might still be at risk. The pharmacist entered Perry's new regimen into her medication risk management software. She learned that Perry's regimen put him at risk for medication-related problems. And because many of Perry's drugs were competing for the same genes, she knew that his doses needed to be rearranged. The pharmacist called Perry's primary doctor to review his daily medication schedule. She suggested some equivalent drugs that were metabolized by different genes. She also discussed his drug burden and medication risks. She recommended med changes, dosing changes, and administration time changes. She also recommended a pharmacogenomic test to fully explore how Perry's body responded to medications. Then, his drug regimen could be truly personalized and optimized. The results showed that Perry was unable to fully process the beta blocker he was prescribed after his heart attack, which ultimately caused his fainting episode after his first hospital stay. In fact, Perry was the victim of unintended overdose in a few ways. Drugs that couldn't be metabolized properly were clogging his system, and poor care coordination resulted in too many competing drugs prescribed by doctors who didn't know Perry's full med history. Fortunately, with the help of her medication risk mitigation software, the pharmacist was able to perform a full risk assessment and make Perry's medication experience a safe one. Today, Perry is 70, healthy, and living independently. His medication regimen is personalized. He's on the right medications, at the right doses, and taken at the right times for him.
Lumen and the arterial line lumen. The orange peel-away sheath is preloaded on the catheter shaft to ease insertion of the catheter. The ER Reboa catheter. In a hypotensive patient as a result of blood loss, common femoral access and arterial line placement should be considered.